Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Robert.
And I'm Tammy.
And we're OHSC Pickers. Today, we're going to bring the latest installment of our weekly business. This is from the 16th of January through the 22nd of January. This past week has been pretty impactful on our business, and this past weekend was a great weekend down in South Carolina. I lived in South Carolina for 3 years, I think, maybe 4, but we never had a bit of snow. And this weekend, what happened?
It snowed.
It snowed. It's what, 2 or 3 inches on the ground? It snowed a lot. It landed. It stayed there through the night, and then about noon the next day, poof, it was gone. It was gone. And then we come home, and of course we have plans every time on the trip home that we're going to hit one of the Goodwills on the way home. This time we decided to drive all the way through and go to Columbus and hit the Goodwill bins. As we're getting into Columbus, snow, here comes the snow. Roads got terrible. I mean, it was pretty bad there toward the end. But then here at home, over the last couple of days, we've got 3 or 4 inches of snow here. Difference between South Carolina and Ohio, the snow comes down and poof, goes away in South Carolina. Here, it lands and it just stays. It don't go anywhere. So with the snow that's out there, and I'm sure I'll go out and take some video for you guys to see how beautiful it is out there. All of the white stuff, but it's great out there right now. So with that, how about one thing I wanted to say something about one of the popular YouTubers out there. I heard him say in a video this past weekend that everybody can do what's sold this week, but it takes somebody special to grow to 1 million subscribers, whatever that looks like. That kind of hit home to me because we're up and coming. We're trying to do the little things to help people. So he has turned into more of an entertainer, and that's what he said. We're going to entertain you. We're gonna do things in our videos, what he was saying, to entertain you, where we feel like our calling in this is to help people who want to get in and do more, or do this. Maybe somebody is out of a job and this is their only source of income, so to show the things that you can buy and you can make money off of, because whenever you're sourcing and you're putting into your warehouse, you have to source smart. Because if you're out of a job or whatever that looks like, you've got to really be smart about the things that you buy. So what our videos do, and the reason I really wanted to do a top 10 business review for our viewers is so that they can see what should they be buying, what is selling out there, what can you make money off of. So anyway, with that, I mean, everybody's got a purpose with their videos. Our YouTube, we feel is purpose. The purpose is driven by helping other up and coming or newbies to the resellers thing, and help them to make money without spending money that is not good money, because there's a such thing as good money and bad money. Bad money is going to sit on your shelf and never sell. Good money is going to get on your shelf and 2 days later it'd be sold. So again, that's what we're trying to help you with. That's what we feel our purpose is. Maybe we could do a better job of entertaining. Maybe there's some things that we could do better. But I think at this point in our YouTube career, you could say, is to help. We're not about entertaining. We're about helping you to find the right set, to find the right buy, to source the right thing. So with that being said, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please go in and like our videos, subscribe, comment. That all does help new YouTubers who are trying to help. Not necessarily entertaining as good as what maybe we should or what we could, but I think we're helping a lot. So please subscribe. Thanks. We like to say that we are here to help. So, but with that, let's move on.
Okay.
So again, we're going to do our top 10. Today, our top 10 starts out with, I'll let you go ahead and start out with number 10.
Okay. Number 10 is a lot of two Polo Ralph Lauren button-up men's shirts, and total collected for them was $36.75. Cost was $4, and eBay and shipping fees was $12.46. So a profit of $20.29. And if I recall, I got these when we were in Cleveland at the Salvation Army. So with clothes, the one thing with clothes is you got to be careful about how much you're paying for clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I source clothes, I like to first try to get them from the bins, because if you go on half off day, you can generally get them for about $1 a piece or even less.
Right.
If you go to the Salvation Army, they always have something that's on sale for 99 cents that day, and then I just go through the racks looking for that color. And then sometimes they have half off, and these are ones I got on the half off. But I rarely ever go and pay the full price on the, regular priced items. So that's what I, look for when I'm sourcing clothes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good call out, because whenever you're selling clothes to us, we don't show a ton of clothes, because the clothes are not going to fall in the most part in our top 10. But our clothes sales are probably 50% of our business.
Yes.
So whenever you talk about what can be made money off of, you have to be real careful about how you're sourcing the clothes, because in clothes, that shirt or that two shirts, in this case, they brought in $36.75 after shipping, and the customer paid shipping on them, but probably $25 in the sale. And if we've got a couple dollars in it, then we've got that good profit of $20 out of two shirts, or an average of $10 a shirt.
Correct.
If you start paying $5 a shirt, or $6 or $7 like the regular Goodwill, then you fall into you're not making any money. So sales for fun are as good as none, right?
Right.
Okay, so you got to make money off of that off of those sales, because otherwise you're just spending time.
Yes.
And not making any profit.
Yep.
All right, so number 9 is a pair of Hokas. Now we got these Hokas out of the bins in Columbus, didn't we?
Yes.
Man, these shoes, whenever we turned them over and looked at the bottom, I was like, oh my God. They were terrible. They were like no tread whatsoever on the bottom. I mean, it wasn't quite that bad, but the heels of them were pretty much worn off.
And the top was filthy. I wish we had a before and
after. Yeah.
Picture show we could display Wyatt's good work.
Yeah. So our son Wyatt, he's been doing a lot of the cleaning for the shoes. He's trying to raise a little bit of money for himself. So we pay him, a little bit of money per pair of shoes to clean them, and he has done a fantastic job of cleaning these things. And man, it saves us a ton of time. So we appreciate that he's able to, or that he takes the initiative to do. To help us. So it really helps out a lot. But these Hokas, whenever we looked at them, we started to put them back, but then I thought, you know what? Oh, Harry Tornado, right? He said the last time that he bought a pair of Hokas, he turned them over, and I saw the picture. I was like, man, no way he's going to sell them. And he sold his very quickly too. So that's the reason we went on and got these, cleaned them up to the best of our ability, or the best of Wyatt's ability. Thank you, Wyatt. And and they sold. So including shipping, we collected $41.75 on these. We had a cost involved of $5, and that's based off of the weight, of course. So shipping and eBay fees were $15.69, which left us a total profit of $21.06. Good money. So moving on, number 8.
Okay, number 8 is a pair of Converse All-Star Chuck Taylor black high tops. And these I actually got out of the bins in Akron. And these, with shipping included, collected $44.90, had a cost of about $5. And shipping and eBay fees, $15.70, and the gross profit was $24.20. And these pair of shoes, again, were just completely filthy, covered. And I actually had passed by them. And then another reseller says, man, it's sad that nobody's getting them because those are going to sell for a good amount. And he says, are you sure you don't want them? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll throw them in my cart. I said, I don't want to clean them. And he says, neither do I. No.
A good thing you didn't have to clean them up.
And Wyatt immediately, that was one of the first pairs he grabbed and took, and they were brand new underneath.
Yeah.
And they sold very quickly.
Good stuff. And that's something else. So, you know, as you're looking at what sells, what is our top 10, what is our be on the lookout for, you're going to see a lot of shoes in here. You know, because shoes this time was a huge part of our top 10, and they all made good money on them too. So speaking of shoes, number 7 is a pair of Sorels. These are the Joan of Arctic women's boots. Where did we get these from? Were these from the bins also? Or?
Salvation Army
Salvation
in
Army.
Cleveland.
In Cleveland, okay. So these, including shipping, we collected $66.25. We had an item cost on these of $20, so we paid up on these. And then the eBay fees and shipping fees, $18.92, left us a profit of $27.33. So a good payback, right?
I was nervous. I
Yeah.
put them in my cart, and then I went back and put them back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kept going, oh, they're so pretty though. And they were very clean, just like they are. I mean, they didn't require just a quick wipe down.
Yeah.
And I thought, $20, wow, it's gonna. And then I just looked up comps, and I was just very conscientious about looking at how many had sold and what they sold for and how many were for sale. And I thought, I'm gonna risk it because I know I can at least get my 20 back. And
so I remember the conversation that you were having. It was like, so I'm really getting a great deal on this, and this. So I think if those don't sell for great, then it'll make up. So, you know, you always try to sell yourself on, you know, if you're scared, you try to sell yourself on, well, if I don't do this, then I'll do that. And this should cover it if that don't cover itself, and that type of stuff. So big thing whenever you're buying is go with your gut. If your gut tells you to get it, then you do your research, you do your due diligence to make sure you're making the right decision. Jump.
I just wish they would have been a size 9, and the decision would have been a whole lot easier.
You would have kept them if that was the case. Funny.
Okay.
Funny. Okay, next, number 6.
So the next thing is a pair of Athleta leggings. And these we collected $45.90. The cost was $3. I'm having a hard time recalling. I believe I got these at the Goodwill in Sunbury, if I'm not mistaken. So $3 was the cost, and shipping and eBay fees was $13.17. So a gross profit of $29.73. So Athleta leggings, Lululemon, those two brands I know both sell in this neighborhood. They're both $100, close to $100 new, and they usually sell around $40.
Yeah, definitely be on the lookout for those two brands. And it's big. I mean, because whenever you pick these up for $3, you're thinking, you know, how can it sell for so much? But man, they sell. They absolutely sell.
And one thing I've been trying to do, you know, we're new at this, so like I'll pick an item, like for example, leggings, and I'll just go into eBay and I'll type women's leggings, and I'll do what has sold, and then I'll sort it high to low, and I'll just go through there and start looking for repetitive name brands.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it in my head, okay, which ones sell for a good amount, and then sometimes I'll even create little lists and take pictures of them, put them on my phone, and when I'm in the thrift store, I'm looking at my list for my brands.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm learning.
Yep. That's a good best practice, right? So do your research, do your due diligence to find out what's going to sell, you know. Then whenever you do that, plus you look at videos of other people making these, you know, top 10s, or be on the lookout videos, it makes it that repetitive. You keep on hearing the same brand over and over and over again, you know, and then you start looking for it, and then you'll find them. Yep. So now moving on, here we are halfway through our top 10. Here comes number 5. So this was I got this from a local pawn shop, or local pawn shop. I got this from we don't have any pawn shops, do we?
I don't think so.
It's from a local thrift shop in downtown Mount Vernon. And first I bought the soap, and it was like $2 for the 3 things of soap. So I thought, I looked it up, and I saw resales of 30 and 40 bucks for the soap, because they don't make it anymore. People like the brand, whatever. And then a few days later, I went back, and here is the dispenser, for another $2. So I ended up having $4 in it, and then I put it, because I already had it posted. So I went back in, changed the posting, and added the dispenser along with the soap, and then it sold very quickly. But this is the Lysol No Touch hand soap with dispenser and a 3-pack of soap. And these we actually sold for $57.44, including shipping. Had an item cost of $4 on the cost of it, $19.70 on the shipping and eBay fees, which left us a profit of $33.74.
Pretty good.
It's big. So, I mean, what do you look for whenever you're out there? I mean, would you really think to look for that 3-pack of soap? No. I just so happened, I seen it sitting there. I thought, well, I'll scan these and see what they sell for. And whenever I done the scan, I said, wow, buy them for $2, sell them for $40. I mean, that's a pretty good payback. But it's just about, don't be afraid to pick up that product, scan it in, take a picture of it, look on the Google Lens, type it, if you can't find it under the scan for the barcode, type in the brand and what it is, and see if it comes up. Because a lot of times you'll be able to make some good money off of it and pick them up really inexpensive. So with that, number 4.
Okay, number 4 is a pair of Mizuno Wave Prophecy men's running shoes. And these I picked up at a garage sale several months ago, and I bought like a whole trash bag full of shoes for $2 a piece.
I remember that. You remember in the video it said, and all of a whole bag of shoes for $12.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. And I had posted most of them, these and then one other pair I just hadn't gotten to yet, and they didn't look like anything special to me. But then when I went to finally post these several months later, looking up comps, I'm like, whoa. And I actually kind of sold them a little bit lower than, I think comps were around 100.
Yeah.
But I had them out there for a few weeks. Nobody was really jumping on them. I had several watchers. So I lowered the price down, and they sold very quickly. So collected $74.99. Item cost is $5.50. And eBay and shipping fees $25.04, with a gross profit of $44.45.
That's a big profit. But you got them for $2.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I have $5.50 there. I might have made an error.
Yeah. I think what happened was it was $2 that we gave for it, but in the end, whenever we started assigning value assigning value to different things, we thought, well, maybe I think the shoes will bring a little bit more, so we'll assign this value. So if we spend $100, we put $5.50 a piece to all of these shoes, and then we put $2 to that, $1 to that. I think that's how we did it. So, but the total at the end added up to what we spent. Yeah. So, but they held up their value. So, even assigning that $5.50 to them, they held up good. So, all right, moving on to number 3. So this was something that you picked up at was it the Goodwill? In Fredericktown. Just a couple of what's called iDevices. They are switches that plug into the wall, and then you Bluetooth with your iPhone or whatever to the switches. And I didn't really get that deep into it, but man, whenever we put these 2 on here, they sold almost instantly for $60. It was crazy how fast they went. So we had 2 of them. We sold the 2 for, including shipping, $67.28. The item cost was $6.50 or $3.25 each, because we had 2 of them. And then it's $12.75 for the shipping and eBay fees for a profit of $48.03. Boom. That was big. That was big. That was a heck of a pickup. Heck of a pickup. Fantastic.
Okay, next item is another pair of Hokas. This pair I saw on the very bottom shelf very late at a Goodwill in South Carolina. And they were just kind of pushed back a little bit, and I think everybody else missed them. And I was like, oh, are those what I think they are? And this pair was very, very filthy too, and Wyatt did a great job cleaning these up, but they were in good shape underneath. Once he cleaned them up, they were like new. So we had $82.70 collected. These were $7. This type of shoe generally is priced a little bit higher at the Goodwill. And then $22.61 for shipping and eBay fees, so a profit of $53.09.
Boom. That's big. That's big. So
and
you want to know
another pair over there that are identical to them that I got at the bins last night.
Do you?
Yeah.
They're just like them?
Yeah, they're identical. I think so.
There they are, sure enough.
Yep.
Wow, the exact same ones.
We'll see if Wyatt can work his magic on those too.
Well, the bottoms look pretty good on them. Well, they're a little bit worn on the toes, but
there's a little bit of
wear on them.
Scuffing there. But
this brand sells though. It sells. And we got them at the bin, so we might have a couple dollars in them maybe.
And you come up and saw them in my car and you're like,
oh, no wonder I didn't find any, because you already got them. That is funny. Fantastic though. So yeah, the Hokas are another BOLO brand, so if you see them out there, it doesn't matter the shape they're in, pick them up. People buy these shoes to have that brand on their feet, no matter what the bottoms look like. So pick them up if you see them, because they will sell. Now moving on to numero uno. This one, whenever I was in the hospital in Cleveland, right, we hit the Salvation Army right before I went in, right? And I saw this bat, and I'd never heard of the Anderson Rocket Tech bat. It's a softball bat. I'm a baseball guy, so it's kind of out of my niche. But you remember that other one that we found at the bins that sold for $275? So I'd never heard of that one either. So this one, you know, whenever I saw it, I thought, well, this is actually a pretty nice looking bat. Red and blue, you know, it's got a nice pop to it, how it looks. So I looked it up, and the comps were kind of all over the place. They didn't really have anything specific to this bat, but it was only $6. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I had it listed for $109.99, I think is where we were at. And this guy came in over the weekend while we were in South Carolina, and with an offer of $90. So I remember, yeah, we got $6 in it. So, you know, to kind of help this guy out, he wanted to give $90. It was a good profit on our end. He felt like he got a great deal on it. So we accepted his offer of $90. All together, he was all in with the shipping at $103.70. The item cost again was $6. Shipping and eBay fees for us is $26.73, with a total profit of $70.97. So with that is our top 10. Yes, what a fantastic top 10 that was. Be on the lookout for everything that's on our top 10, because everything that we put there that does sell for us is there very consistently. So it does sell a lot. All right, so we had a total of 48 units that sold. Out of those 48 units, we had a total collected of $1,388.71. It's a lot, right? Good week, good week. Out of that, our shipping and eBay fees, or our total item cost first, was $177.87. So $177.87 was our total cost out of pocket for the things that sold, the cost of goods. Our total eBay fees and shipping was $640.41, which brought us to a round total of $670.43 for the week. Not a bad week, right? So we're having consistent, small but consistent growth in our bottom line. We're having small growth in the units too. So we went from 39 to 46 to now 48. I don't remember exactly what the numbers, the total profits was, but I know the 670. I think it was 590 last week, or 690. No, it was 590 because it was less than, so about $80 more this week. Good week. So with that total of $670.43, we're continuing to grow. So that's what the key is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now with that, hopefully you've made it this far, and if you've made it this far and you haven't hit subscribe yet, what should they do? Subscribe. Click subscribe. It's real easy. Click the bell so that you'll know whenever we put new ones out there. Make comments. I don't care. Make fun of us. I don't care. Just put any comment in there.
Only him.
Don't make fun of her. She gets her feelings hurt. Just kidding. So, but anyway, with that, hey, we are OHSC Pickers. Peace out.